Hi there. So here's a video on how to help you get started on your Pythagorean short stack. Now you've already done Pythagorean theorem with Ms. Pike. You are familiar with a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So this might look a little intimidating, but it's a super fun puzzle where this is what we're doing the entire way up. So the triangles are numbered. Right here, we're going to start with number 1. Now we have to be super careful when we do this because a squared plus b squared really stands for leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. So in this first triangle, triangle 1, we're given 2 legs, this leg and that leg. That's going to be our A and B. We need to figure out how long is C, the hypotenuse. So you know that we would do 10 squared plus 24 squared equals C squared. Now whenever we're finding the hypotenuse, we add those two numbers. 10 squared is 100, and 24 squared, well, we just have to figure out what is 24 squared. 576 equals c squared. So we add 576 and 100, and we get 676 equals c squared. I didn't need a calculator for that, I guess. Now, we have 676 equals c squared, but we want to find the length of the hypotenuse, not the length of the hypotenuse squared. So what you got to do is we have to take the square root of both sides. When you take the square root of 676, you get 24. 26, my bad. This calculator that I'm using, this is Desmos calculator. It's the Desmos scientific calculator. You can download it as an app on your phone. It's free and super easy to use. Or you can just use it online. You don't even have to download an app. Desmos scientific calculator. So we found the length of the first hypotenuse. Good for us. That means from here to here is 26. But we need to find the length of the hypotenuse of triangle 2. So we know that the full length from here to here is 26. And then this portion from here to here is 9. So if we want to find the other part over here, what we need to do is take 26 and subtract 9. When you do 26 minus 9, you should get 17. That means from here to here in triangle 2 is 17. So I'm just going to set up triangle 2 for you. Triangle 2, we're given a leg right here and the hypotenuse. So what we're trying to find is we're trying to find a leg. If we set it up, we end up with 8 squared plus b squared equals the hypotenuse 17 squared. So over here we had to add our numbers. But whenever you're solving for a leg, what do you have to do? We're going to end up subtracting. 8 squared, let's recall that 8 times 8 is 64. And then 17 squared is 289. So if we want to solve for b squared, again, we're going to have to subtract. 289 minus 64. And we get b squared equals 25. 225. Now, again, we don't want to know what the leg is squared. We have to figure out what is the length of the leg, not the leg squared. So what we have to do is take the square root of both sides. When you take the square root of 225, we get 15. That means the length of that leg, this leg right here on triangle 2, is 15. So keep moving up the triangle, up the short stack. You'll notice that there's a lot of clues that you have to take into account. This is not 15 from here to here, but rather the entire length of the green triangle. Now, just some hints I want to give you for going forward is this shape right here is a rectangle, right? It's not a right triangle, so what am I going to do? Well, what's important for you to recognize is that once you find this hypotenuse of the red triangle, you'll be finding the short side of this rectangle. Whatever the length is here, that's going to be the same length over there. And if this is 15 right here, then this is 15 on the other side of the rectangle. So good luck, do your best. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. You got this.